Okay, I've got my ulti ready now. Holy! Holy! Alright, let's test out some Renata. This is the first actual gameplay session that I've ever done. She only just got live on PvE about 30 minutes ago. I did discover on the practice tool that Glacial Augment does work for her, but for this case, for this particular game, we're going to go and just do some Arcane Comet testing. Nothing too fancy. She has got a few slows in her kit. We could end up thinking about doing something like, you know, Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter could be quite interesting. She has quite long cooldowns, so we want to do Ability Haste. Could have a little fun around with this. We could also... Not exactly sure how our mana issues are going to feel like in lane, so we could also do Cookies and Cosmic Insight. That's generally a pretty safe secondary page. But I don't think we're going to get too much use out of Presence of Mind and like Cut Down or something. So I think we should, let's just stick with the kind of like a very Swain-esque build. Honestly, AP Swain-esque. This is like, you know, not too far away from that. And we'll look to doing a Imperial Mandate build. And thank you very much for the sub, Time for Timer. We are streaming this. This will be making its way onto YouTube, hopefully. I am doing a custom game with viewers, and I have tried to keep the teams relatively balanced as what I can. I think there's a diamond and a plat person on the other team. I think we have an unranked person. So I'm not your classic YouTuber that's gonna, like, you know, fill up a team full of diamonds and have bronzes on the other team. We're gonna try and keep this as real as possible, but this is PvE still. This is still like the testing ground servers, so anything is up for being changed here, whether it is you know, her numbers or anything really. So we'll just relax and just enjoy it and take it as a learning experience. So there's a couple of things I was looking in her kit. Her passive scales on level and has some minor, very minor AP scaling. Her Q, which is kind of like a very mini Blitzcrank hook with a pull. You can push them in any direction. That has very interesting point per scaling because it doesn't have cooldown reduction per point. The damage is actually pretty high per point. In total, I think it's around about 90 damage per point. Because it has 2 instances of damage. So it has the root effect, and then the pull effect does damage. So the base damage from that alone should be pretty high. It should be decent. So we're probably going to be starting with that first. W scaling is not great. E scaling seems to be okay with the shield and damage, and cooldown going down per point as well. So, but she does have incredibly long cooldowns across the board. Everything in her kit has super long cooldowns. 15 seconds on the Q, 24 seconds on the W, 13 seconds on the E, and 130 seconds on her ultimate. So she is in dire need of cooldown reduction. So that's why we've got the Transcendence at least anyway. That should help a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna have to figure this one out and how to get those cooldowns down a little bit, because I think her numbers are the reason why. Like, if you miss a skill shot, you're gonna be so screwed, it feels like. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and everyone on this has got 150 ping or something. Everyone's lagging on PvE. It doesn't help either at the moment that there's a new TFT set as well happening right now, so everyone is like cramming on the server to play the new champion and TFT. That is, yeah, have no cooldown. Yeah, that has no cooldown. That passive. That's actually an insane pull level one. Although Nunu's making it look balanced. Alright. So we're playing against a Jinx Lulu. pretty common in solo queue at the moment, particularly the Jinx. Alright, trying to fish out here. This probably could use a pushing a little bit. Also attack range isn't too bad. It's kind of a bit like MF. Oh, careful. Oh god, what happened to my Q? I think it got used onto the minion, my bad. Yeah, my Samira's already being bullied. Alright, let's get these rockets fine, let's give these a test, eh? Nice little slow, a little bit of arcing comet there. Yeah, Samira sucks the first few levels, so it's no surprise here, but she's having an incredibly difficult time here last hitting, unfortunately. Her auto attack range is pretty far, but I kinda need an 80 carry, honestly, that can pop off these Imperial Mandate procs. Samira's not able to get in range at all. I feel like she'd be quite good with like a Caitlyn. Long range 80 carry, or even with the Jinx. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to recall shortly. Samira doesn't seem like she can get anything done. Big CS difference already as well. Samira's only on 9 CS. I think another problem that we're gonna have when you're first playing Renata, is that people aren't gonna be used to the bailout, the W, and dying with it. I've given her the bailout. Well, we got a kill. And she managed to get a refresh off of that. Okay. Thank you, team, for roaming down. Yeah, this needs pushing. God, it's difficult to play on 150 ping. So I'm already identifying a couple of things already. I don't think she's going to be amazing with a hard engage at Samira. This is not going to be pushed in well at all. This is terrible. This is really bad. Samira might need to like do Krugs or something. I don't know. Maybe Nunu could help Nunu at Scuttle or something. But the bailout did work on Samira. So she did get the takedown from the... Wow, we're freezing. We did get the takedown on the Lulu, and then that extended the duration of the W. I believe it does, right? If they get a takedown, I thought it's refreshed. You're right there. She does have life still, but it's not gonna be super amazing. No CDR boots? Yeah, I want to test out just doing Magic Pen first and seeing her damage numbers with the Magic Pen. If it's not great, then yeah, CDR boots are probably going to be better because of her long cooldowns. Okay. Well, she's got the grey health. I might be dead here. She should die. Okay. See, these guys aren't giving any remorse here, are they? But you saw it there. She was gonna die to Samira, but she managed to get the grey health. If she was able to get a takedown in the next 3 seconds, then her health would be set at 35% of her max health. Let's see how it goes. I think Samira's starting to fall behind quite a bit here. What's her passive? It's kind of like an Imperial Mandate. These guys aren't messing around, are they? Kind of most of my lanes are struggling right now. Samira's missing a lot of basic CSing as well. Although I've got my points in the queue, I haven't really got an opportunity to use it. I'm not sure about maxing this first actually now. Especially against something like this. This is pretty toxic to play against, to be honest. They're level 6 right now, we can't look to go in just yet. Yeah. Yeah, that Q's got such a long cooldown, like you whiff it. Like that, for example. I was considering ulting, but I think they were too far away. Alright. Okay. Enemy Renata flashed. Yeah, I kind of want to look to go in here. God, the range on that is just so rough. You got my mark, by the way. You should try and die with that. Shouldn't run away. It's too late now. I don't have my W. That's gonna be the problem, is that people don't understand how the W works. At least right now, because I gave Samira the buff, but she ran away with it. That's definitely going to be the biggest problem to deal with when playing League with other people, if you're not in a duo. She's greeting quite a lot here for a turret plate. Bring it back in. Speed up the Samira. No, the traps. Team's finding it pretty difficult at the moment. Keep trying to push in here and see what we can do. You gotta commit, you gotta back me up. Oh my god, you don't have my buff, dude. Oh boy. They know about Nunu somehow. Yeah, the ult duration is extremely short early on. Once it gets a couple of points in, the duration does seem like it will last a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, it's going to be a problem, the W early on, until more people get used to it and learn it. The first couple of weeks of playing Renata, I think, are going to be quite brutal because of that. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be really difficult. She's 30 CS behind and 3 kills behind. Not even sure about the 2v2 anymore. Yeah, so it's slow. Ult's flying around her like crazy. You got the buff, you've got the buff, please use it. No. Okay, let's see, Jinx has got the buff now. She doesn't get a takedown, it's fine. Okay. No, it's fine. Just get back now. That wasn't too bad. Good job, team. Samira actually got a lot of kills there. Just telling them that when I give them that purple rocket buff, they need to commit. Because twice now they've run away with it, and they need to get a takedown with it so that they can not die from the grey health. You can double use yourself, yes you can, but it's not like much reason to. I guess apart from like saving yourself from dying, I guess. Like she doesn't really need the attack speed or movement speed. But the main combo seems to be like E, slow them into root. It's pretty nice. Okay, so she got ulted though. Nice. Echo's got that, right? Oh, we got it. Alright, good job. We made that work. Okay, I'm not paying attention to minions. Try and push this in quickly. There we go. Now we've trained our AD carry like a good puppy to go in with the buff. Okay. tried to give him the buff, but my bad. I'm 100% sure about this. This is interesting. I don't have my W. I used it on Echo. But Echo now needs to be trained on how to use my W. Oh boy. Just 3 people. I don't know why we got 3 people here. No, they know. They're not gonna be there. There's a ward in that brush. No, 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 no. Don't commit. Don't commit. You don't need to run into the traps. I need to recall. I've got way too much cash. Yeah, I think that mid laner used a lot of time. Okay, the mid laner's down here. I don't know why. She's down here so much. No. Crap. She did take a lot of power hits there, though. You can give it for that, can't you? Oh, yeah, because she didn't get a takedown. She just dies. Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. Good job, Echo. Nice job. Chaos not dead. I'm just trying to think of what next item is. Good Echo players. Come on, guys. You can do it. Kill the bat. Nice. What's like the best kind of like CDR item to get? A decent like cooldown reduction AP item. Anyone ideas? Cosmic Drive kind of got nerfed, didn't it? Starfy Flying Water. Cosmic Drive. Alright, we can try Cosmic Drive. We've got a bit of movement haste with that as well, don't we? So, yeah, okay. I like that. She's got no dashes. She's going to be quite vulnerable to stuff, so maybe the movement speed will help. Okay. Yeah, anti-heal against this team isn't really too needed. Like the Void Bear could maybe use it, but Jinx hasn't got a shield. If Jinx had a shield bear, I'd probably be more inclined to go anti-heal. Rylai's there's no point because you've got a root and a slow on your E anyway. Team's doing alright. Honestly, I was a bit concerned at the start. Like if we can get this dragon here, that'd be kind of cool. Close to 11, so our ult will be lasting longer as well. Nice, that's quick. This Jinx may be out of position potentially. The Nunu traps might be a bit of a problem though. Cool. Okay, okay, we're going deep here apparently. Echo's just legendary. Okay, not a great ult. It's very slow moving. Probably should have waited until I hit level 11 anyway, just so I could put an extra point in it. My W's in cooldown. W's still in cooldown. Okay, she flashed my roots. Not really. It's quite difficult to get involved in these fights because she isn't that fast. But yeah, maybe Cosmic Drive is a decent answer. We don't have Rift Hour, do we? There's a bit like a bot ram happening right now. be kind of careful who to W here and who not to W. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to commit much here. I think we should just recall. Yeah, she's very much like an Enchanter Swain. This Q is super awkward. The numbers on it are like really good. Like if you look at that, it's like in 800 damage in one spell. And a root and a stun, but it's just so hard to get into position to use that properly. It's more just like a anti-engage tool. Like if you're getting jumped by an assassin or something. It's completely useless when all the units that you're fighting against are ranged. Do kind of wish this was slightly longer the queue, but I can understand in her kit they want her to be kind of up close and take risks. Come in. Okay, we're gonna make them fight each other here. Ah. I tried to Q grab the Jinx there. Hey, that worked though. The Jinx basically killed the Lulu for me. Nice. I think the Arcane Comet's fine. It would be kind of interesting if you were able to get more Q procs in lane. Glacial Augment would be a very interesting choice. Because if you don't know, the ult does proc Glacial Augment, but then there's like the counter, like you don't necessarily want the enemy team to be slowed because you want them to be able to hit each other. That's going to be a little bit of a difficult decision to make, but maybe like maxing Q. Oh god, that's such a nasty spell to land, honestly. Okay. Mordecai's want to give it a go? I mean, I gave him my buff, but whether or not if he gets to use it or not. Looks like he did get to use it. Poor Lulu. I don't have my W. No, my W was still in cooldown. Yeah, I just wish that range would be slightly longer in the queue. Then I think it would actually be pretty damn good. Maybe they could, I don't know if they will, like buff their range on it slightly and nerf the damage on it slightly. You can use W on yourself, yeah. It's like a Lulu W. No, we can use it on ourselves here, look. Yeah, it's just this range, because it's like, at least Swain's E, for example, same range, but it goes through minions. Whereas this, you're still having to negotiate with minions, plus you're having to get really close to them. It's difficult. Can I hover the W? Very briefly. We're just about to be fighting. Big powder coming in there. Okay, Jinx had to run away from it. Good. She's a very interesting champion. She's definitely super unique. I think they've done a good job making a unique support. But she's definitely up there in difficulty. If you've ever played Zillion and messed up your ulti, this champion's not the one for you. If you're not wanting to deal with difficult situations, getting in close, risky kind of stuff, this probably isn't the champion for you either. Okay, we got the thing on the Samira, but okay, I got my ulti ready now. Holy! Oh my my god, she killed her. Oh no. What? I controlled that Jinx and she basically decimated her own team. What? Oh my god. Okay, that was mental actually. Pretty sure she had Q up as well, the rockets. Just pummeling AoE onto her team. Holy crap. When the enemy AD carry is stronger than your own AD carry. Heck W. That was so funny. Okay, that was worth the wait, really. Wow. Alright, so what's our cooldown reduction right now? We've got 40%. We've got Ultimate Hunter, ult's on a 65-second cooldown. 6-second cooldown on the E, that's reasonable. Yeah, we're now entering into reasonable cooldown reduction states, so her mid game to late game should be quite nice now. I think we're gonna have to lean towards the Zhonya's if when we're playing her, just purely because of how vulnerable she is. So yeah. If I go CDR boots, yeah, that will help the cooldown reduction earlier. It would take a hamper on our damage, but if we do like maybe an E max build, might not matter too much, and then maybe max W second if we ignore Q. Maybe then we don't have to necessarily look at getting too much extra damage. She's like a Karma. It's the best way to put it. She's an enchanter mage hybrid. Should look at going bot him. I mean, that damage isn't too bad. 5 points in E with a couple of items. That's considering that we've got a shield for this as well. It's so, I mean, I don't know if it's because of the ping or because of this champion has such short range, but it's very difficult to get a nice Q kind of off here. I'm sure we've got everyone in between the lane right now. Passive Destination's doing quite a bit now, 11% of the max health. I wonder if like an auto-attacking build could be quite interesting on her maybe. Like a Nash's Tooth maybe? Let's give the mod my W buff. Mordekaiser ulted, alright, here we go. Oh, Nunu's not even here, by the way. This might be big yikes time. Yeah, crap. My bad. Should have W'd the mod. Kind of the problem is we're fighting 4v5 here though anyway. But we should better get this dragon. We'll put us on 3 drakes. Yeah, I should have W'd the mod, but I don't even know if we would have been able to get a takedown for him anyway. Yeah, attack speed on the runes might be a smart idea. Because there's no cooldown on it. Try to yoink it forward more. Yeah, I'm in trouble. No. Okay, made them all berserk. I don't know what happened. We'll never find out. But Lulu looked like she was about to die. Are we getting a turret here? Get a turret. Yeah, the ulti's definitely cleansable, Quicksilver sashable. You should definitely be able to cleanse it. I haven't tested it, but like Michael should work as well. I mean, it's even suggesting it against her. Nice kill there by the Echo. I think we could probably just set up Baron now, to be honest, and just go for it. We're going to be 5v4. Yeah, it's definitely cleansable. Good job. Alright, I'm actually just gonna go by him. Alright, we've got Zonia's now. A W seems insane. Yeah, like if you've got, even if you're using this on an assassin, it's gonna make assassins so toxic. How much CC does HR do? Not much early, 1.25, and then it goes up 0.5 per point, which is quite a lot. Yeah, we're not in position. Nunu's not here. We're gonna have to like wait another minute or so. Mod's pushing in bot. I like what's going on right now. Rotate to bot now. Yeah, our attack speed's quite slow. I want to try this with a Nash's Tooth. Could be quite interesting. We've got a few people going berserk here. A few enemies going berserk. A couple of them nearly died. Huge. I can't keep up though with the Samira where I'm trying to. Huge. Nice, thank you Hexy, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. Nice, pretty difficult laning phase. Would like to try this with a ranged AD carry rather than like something close range like a Samira. Just to see if you can pop those passive stacks a little bit easier. Oh, this progression thing's new for the new system coming out, isn't it, with the mastery stuff? There's no graphs here, so we can't see damage, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a difficult laning phase. And you're gonna have to doggy train your AD carry and your team a lot with that W. I feel like she's gonna be very difficult to play in low ELO. But that ulti though is super good. It's actually much better than I thought it would be. Yeah, just the fact that that Jinx just slaughtered her own team like that was pretty disgusting, and it was definitely the highlight of the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some more testing. We need to try out a Glacial Augment variant. I want to try out an auto attack speed build as well. Yeah, there's lots of things to test. And if you are watching this on the YouTube channel, I hope you can appreciate that we try to keep this balanced as much as possible. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more Renata gameplay. Not